back over here in Wyoming. We're getting the horses all saddled up. We're gonna head up into this trailhead. We came in here bow hunting for, what was it, 2 nights. Seen a ton of elk. So the rifle elk hunt starts tomorrow morning. So we're gonna head over in here and set up camp. So we just got to get these pack horses all situated and get our gear on there, figure out what we can take and what we got to leave, and get over there. Come join us on this hunt. Well, we're headed in. Got the wife, got all 4 horses headed into the camp tonight. So got another probably hour and a half, 2-hour ride. Hopefully we find a place to camp. So there was all sorts of horse trailers back at that parking lot. So hopefully, I guess we're in the mountains, so we'll find a place. Hopefully we find something good before it gets dark. So we got a while. So. Beer opening morning at the rifle elk hunt. Got the wife down there. Got the gun set up. We actually got elk right down there in the bottom. We got one bull that's torching off in the back here. We haven't seen him yet. We already passed on. 4 or 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 6 bulls already, and it's only 7:30. So gonna sit here and hopefully the big boy comes out. Well, that's a wrap for first morning of the rifle elk hunt. We're gonna head back to camp. It's just too hot, so we're gonna go over here and get these horses ready, and we're gonna we got like a 20-minute horse ride back down here. We'll come back up here in the afternoon. So see you in a bit. Over here bow hunting, we ran this damn elk like 4 or 5 and a half minutes. It wasn't pretty warm that day too. Figured out how to heat up my tortilla, just throw it up on top of there. Volcano. Put a little cheese. Oh, my. Go behind that tree so we can take a nap. We put some jalapeno ranch. Highly recommend that stuff. That's good. See all the cheese been sitting out in the sun. So.
After eating our midday lunch and getting some rest, we saddled up the horses and we're ready to head out for the evening hunt.
Up here. Up in afternoon hunt. We're almost to the glassing point. We just got to ride up here another maybe 100 yards, 150 yards. We're gonna post up and glass till.
Well, that's a wrap on the first day of the elk hunt. We got up early, rode up to a glassing point, saw quite a few elk this morning, and they just weren't out very long. They fed and went right back into the trees. It's still pretty warm. We saw elk in the same area during the archery hunt, so we're kind of hoping this really nice bull that we saw then is still hanging around. We'll go back up there in the morning, but if that doesn't pan out, I've heard a bull bugling about, a mile up from our camp pretty consistently, so hopefully we can go find those elk and see what they look like and get some glass on them, and hopefully have a better report for tomorrow.
Well, second morning of Amanda's elk hunt. We had a group of elk down in here right at light. Wasn't any branch antler bulls in there. There was 2 small bulls, ragheads. So we're trying to hold out for a decent bull. This hunt goes for till the 31st of October. Today's the 27th of September.
Yeah.
So the smoke yesterday was like crystal clear. Today it's super smoky again, so seems like the new norm. We're gonna probably stay a little lower in the afternoon tonight. Keep hearing a bull torch off down there. He's been doing it he did it yesterday morning and night too. And then he's down there below us, and see if maybe tonight see if we can get some eyes on him. Sounds like he's in the dark timber, but we'd try something different. It's pretty hot. I mean, we both got coats on, but it's probably t-shirt.
Hot for hunting.
Yeah, t-shirt weather. Hopefully, we keep at it. We'll turn something up. So, wish us luck. Want the Twinkie, bud? Huh? Oh, you wanted a Twinkie, huh? Oh, there you go. Hold on there. There you go, boy. That's a good Twinkie, huh? Okay, ready? 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 Oh, you leave me a bite. Come on, bud.
Is that good?
That's a good Twinkie, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's for packing me up the hill this morning, huh? Powerhouse me up here, huh? Oh, you want more Twinkies? Oh, you want to eat the wrapper too?
Oh.
The dinner table in the backcountry.
Nothing like chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa, 5 miles back in. It's actually really good treat. We decided for our afternoon hunt to go up above our camp. We hadn't been gone from camp for very long when my wife heard a bugle across the canyon. Within a couple seconds, I found the bull working through some thick timber on the other side of the canyon. I didn't get a really good look at him, but we decided to post up and start glassing, looking for this bull. Well, we couldn't find this bull. We found another group of elk off to our right. There was only cows to start, and then all of a sudden, a branch-antlered bull appeared in the group. He ended up being a solid 6x6, so we decided to make a move. We needed to get closer. We got on this finger edge and worked our way down until the rangefinder set a comfortable range. My wife got ready for the shot. There was one last opening the bull was going to go through before he dropped into a sea of timber. I cow called, and the bull stops right behind the only tree in the opening, but that allows my wife to get ready for the shot. When the bull comes out the other side, she touches off a shot and double lungs the elk. He whirls, goes back up to the right, and then my iPhone says storage full and shuts off. Well, the bull ended up dying right where the phone says storage full. She ended up putting a couple more bullets in him to anchor him, but all in all, the first shot probably would have done the trick.
Big bull down.
We shot one. We're gonna go over there. She just hit it. What was it? 863 yards. She hit it 4 for 4. We got the first shot on video. We'll show you in the before this clip. But yeah, we're gonna run over there and get our hands on it before it gets dark. We got a lot of work ahead of us, so it's gonna be a long night. So see you in a bit.
Well, I just barely got up to my bull. Of course, there's no moon tonight and it's pitch black, but we're trying to light it up enough with our headlamps and our camera flashes to try and get some good pictures of him before we dress him out, so that it's not supposed to be very cold tonight, so we want to make sure he doesn't go to waste. Pretty happy with this bull. I couldn't have imagined anything better. It's probably better than what I imagined, so well, a big thanks to my husband for packing all the stuff up here, helping me get on this bull so that we could fill this tag. Been waiting a long time to tag out on an elk, so pretty freaking cool. No ground shrinkage here.
No.
I can't even move him. Yeah. Yeah. After what we'd seen the last couple days, I was beginning to think this one didn't exist. Good solid 6x6.
Oh yeah.
Symmetrical.
Yeah. Solid.
Everything. Got good mass.
Yeah.
Jeez, look at that. Waited a long time for this. Jeez. You see those bases? Can't even get my hand around. Standing over this bull, I was in awe and at a loss for words to describe exactly how I felt. At that moment, I was thankful for my dad and for his love and passion for the outdoors and for him sharing that with me. At different times in my life, I've held a bull elk tag, but never have the stars aligned like they did this night. I'm so grateful for my husband and his willingness to trek around the mountains with me and help me become a successful elk hunter. I took a few moments to soak it in before the hard work began. Dressing out an elk and preparing it for a pack out is a pretty gruesome task, but we are lucky enough to have horses who make the task just a little bit easier. That night, we dressed the elk out and prepared him to pack him out the next morning. When we got there, I had some caping to do. After we quartered the elk, I began to cape it. I soon realized that I only had one Havalon blade left, and it was very dull, so caping out the elk on the side of the mountain wasn't going to be an option anymore. We decided to load the elk on our pack horse Buddy and begin our 7-mile trek out of the backcountry of Wyoming. When we arrived back at the trailhead, my dad was there to greet us. My husband and my dad were heading over to a different part of Wyoming to hunt for deer. When we reached the truck, I was able to meet up with my dad and give him a final recap of what went down. So, he stopped him behind the pine tree, so I held just out on the other side, and he stepped out, and as soon as I had a shot, I fired, and had he not, he'd taken 2 more steps, he would have been like a huge thick thing of pines. So it hit him right behind the shoulder, and And instead of going into the pines, he flipped around and came back out into the opening.
Give me another shot.
So I shot again. And then he stood there for a second and walked up a little ways again. You could tell he was sick. And then he turned broadside. And I shot one more shell, and I think it must have hit him high because it just dropped. Yeah, and he laid there for a little bit, and then thought he was dead, and then he sat up like this. And so I shot him right through the brisket.
She shot him 860 yards.
4 times.
Pinwheeled him. Hit him 4 times in a row.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that one anchored him.
That's great.
So,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Nice bull. Really nice bull.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's heavy. Let's get it on, old buddy. That's great. What a beautiful day, huh?
Yeah.